Hello friends, I am Srikant Ganvir, the course coordinator of Buddhist Tourism course, an online MOOC course developed by the University Grants Commission, Ministry of Education, Government of India. I am currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Ancient Indian History, Culture and Archaeology, Deccan College, Postgraduate and Research Institute, deemed to be University, Pune, and a visiting faculty, Department of Pali and Buddhist Studies, Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Pune. Professor Pradeep Gokhale, Adjunct Professor, Department of Pali and Buddhist Studies and former Head of the Department, Department of Philosophy, Savitribai Phule, Pune University, Pune, is a co-coordinator of this course. I will be presenting an outline of Buddhist tourism course. The objective of this module is to present an introduction to Buddhist tourism course and Buddhist monuments, their typology and historical relevance. Heritage tourism is one of the important sub-branches of tourism. In recent years, it has gained immense popularity in the society. Growing attraction towards visiting cultural heritage has further led to the development of large scope in the field of cultural heritage tourism. Heritage tourism not only plays a significant role to thrive economy but also establishes a strong bond of cultural interaction among the citizens of different countries. India is blessed with a rich legacy of diverse cultural heritage representing different religious traditions and faiths. Among these religious traditions, Buddhism occupies a remarkable place, having an antiquity of more than 2500 years. In the span of around 2500 years, Buddhism flourished outside of India, including South Asian, Southeast Asian and East Asian countries. This is one of the major reasons for growing attraction and fascination to visit Buddhist heritage sites of India, including the sites associated with the Buddha's life, that is, Ashtamahasthanas. But interestingly, visit to Buddhist heritage sites has not only been confined to the sacred Buddhist sites, but also many of the Buddhist heritage sites attracted international tourists such as Ajanta, Ellora and Sanchi, to name a few. In the last 2-3 decades, the domain of Buddhist heritage tourism has been continuously expanding, which has also widened the substantial scope for the development of infrastructure and also awareness regarding preservation of heritage sites. The 6th century before the Common Era was one of the most outstanding centuries in Indian history, which witnessed a series of historic events. This primarily includes the emergence of the shamanic religious movements, from which new religions such as Jainism and Buddhism evolved. The rise of second urbanization in the 6th century before the Common Era played a vital role in making an advanced society in various aspects such as a political, economic, cultural, etc. Buddhism is one of the most prominent shamanic religions, which was established by the Buddha, who was formerly known as Siddhartha Gautam, a prince of the Shakya Ganarajya. The Shakyas were ruling over the Tarai region of Nepal. Buddhism gained immense popularity during the lifetime of the Buddha itself. The principles of Dhamma taught by the Buddha attracted to the people owing to its non-complexity and ethical nature. The notable features of the Buddha's teaching predominantly include an emphasis on the observance of moral principles, the establishment of a monastic organization of religious preachers, the absence of complex religious rites and rituals, and admission into monastic organization as well as the lay community for all irrespective of social status or gender. Buddhism during the time of the Buddha itself had received both royal as well as community patronage, resulting in a widespread propagation chiefly in the regions of north and eastern India. As mentioned earlier, patronage was one of the key factors for the dissemination of Buddhism since the Buddha's time. During the 3rd century before the Common Era, the Mauryan Emperor Ashok sent missionary monks to the different regions of ancient India and outside of India, which fostered the spread of Buddhism, especially in South Asian and Southeast Asian countries. Although the religio-cultural tradition of constructing viharas, that is monasteries, residential places for the members of monastic community, and stupas, memorial structures constructed over the relics of the Buddha or his disciples, was initiated during the time of the Buddha. The Mauryan Emperor Ashok was primarily credited for the enormous development of the establishment of Buddhist monuments across the region of South Asia. This was a breakthrough in the cultural history of Buddhism, which not only connected people across entire South Asia but also played a vital role in the preservation of the Buddhist values. Since the time of King Ashok, the religious and cultural movements of the establishment of Buddhist centers and religious structures continued for many centuries. The Kushanas, Satavahanas, Ikshvakus, Maitrakas, Pushyabhutis and Palas were a few notable dynasties or political powers who either patronized Buddhism or freely supported the establishment of Buddhist monuments. Buddhist monuments and images constitute an integral part of Indian culture, which bear testimony to the glorious saga of ancient Buddhism. Archaeological sources consisting of art historical and architectural remains and textual sources provide seminal information to comprehend the religious and cultural traditions of early Buddhism and its dissemination in the Indian subcontinent, and also shed light on contemporary religious practices and rituals. Distribution of Buddhist sites. It is very important to understand the distribution of Buddhist sites in ancient India. A study of various aspects of Buddhist monastic sites leads to categorizing into sites on the basis of their distribution pattern as follows. Number 1. Sites associated with the life of the Buddha. This primarily includes 8 Buddhist sites related to 4 important events from the life of the Buddha and 4 sites associated with the performance of miraculous events by the Buddha. Lumbini, where Siddhartha Gautama was born; Bodh Gaya, where Siddhartha Gautama attained enlightenment and became the Buddha; Sarnath, where the Buddha delivered his first sermon known as Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta; and Kushinagar, where the Buddha attained Mahaparinirvana. And 4 places where the Buddha performed miracles, that is Shravasti, Sankissa, Rajgruha and Vaishali. The second group of Buddhist sites include the sites which gained importance due to their strategic location or due to the royal patronage. In this context, the best example is Sanchi. Sanchi received a significant place as it received patronage during the modern period, and also it was located strategically. Dr. Julia Shah has identified Buddhist monastic sites located on the hills as a hilltop monasteries. In the region of central India as well as in the eastern Deccan, we find the presence of structural remains on the top of hills. Sites such as Saddhara, Sonari, Andher are examples of hilltop Buddhist monastic sites in central India. In the eastern region too, we encounter sites located on hills such as Salihundam, Sankaram, Thotlakonda and Fanigiri. The third group includes Buddhist sites situated on ancient trade routes and important urban centers. Most of the Buddhist rock cut cave sites are located on ancient trade routes, for example, caves at Bhaja and Pitarkhora, whereas the urban centers like Junnar and Nasik also emerge as a Buddhist monastic centers. The landscape played a vital role in the establishment of Buddhist monastic sites and transforming them into Buddhist sacred centers or pilgrimage centers. Ancient trade routes also played a crucial role in the making of establishing of Buddhist sites. The donative inscription found in a Buddhist monuments bear testimony to the seminal role of the traders or merchants in the making of these sites. As we know, patronage has been considered one of the most significant factors in the dissemination of Buddhism since its inception. The epigraphic records confirm that not only royal patronage but also collective or community patronage were equally crucial or seminal in the spread of Buddhism and the establishment of Buddhist sites and their management.